Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager. It's me again, Jürgen, and today we have another part of our Tour de France. Second part of, I'm in a good position right now for the leader's jersey. I think it was only Kwiatkowski or Alaphilippe was ahead of me in the overall standings. Never mind, it wasn't a very great ride on Austin, so I should be able to overtake him on this stage and hopefully gain a lot of time on my competitors. Quintana and Froome, my two biggest competitors, are really far behind at the moment, so a lot of things should go wrong if I should end up losing to them. But for now, let's just get started as we head into the Pyrenees. Okay, we're into the final climb of the day. Actually, there's a little short climb to go, but this is one of the most famous climbs of the Tour de France. It's called the Tourmalet, and it's pretty much the final climb of the day. So I'll be starting a pace now, and then I have, of course, protecting me for a while, which should be a nice boost to my bonus. Aru actually leading out the peloton. That's going to be really tough for the other guys. We have a breakaway up front here with two recognizable riders, TINKOFF and Pierre Rolland from Sky. Aru on my wheel, and we have Alaphilippe. Bardet is of course my biggest competitor right now. At least I consider him as my biggest competitor. Quintana in his Colombian jersey. Froome down here as well. But we'll slowly see people falling off. I think Jaron Thomas and Loza from my team are falling off already. They've done a great job today. Pinot is in good shape. Aru's not in that great shape, so I'm excited to see for how long Aru can actually last the longest. Aru or Pinot. I'm getting a bit stuck here. I'm trying to move to the side. I actually get Alaphilippe stuck behind as well. Aru has moved back, but we have dropped a few riders here. Korsika is not able to follow for that much more. You can see it already. He's struggling here. Is that Micah closing the gap for Froome? Aru has dropped back. I think he's getting water. So that's a pretty bad time to get water, I think. But whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Still 6 kilometers to the top. We have caught up with the front group here. A second from the breakaway has been dropped. Latour, Martinez, TINKOFF and Pierre Rolland in the lead of the group. Now it's Sky behind me. Try and push up to 75. I think that's going to cost a lot of energy. Aru is really dead now, you can already tell. But TINKOFF, of course, in the mountain jersey actually. Aru really wants to get me that water, but I wish I could just stop. I'm away now, Aru. You don't have to get me water anymore. Yeah, okay, he stopped, nice. And I got away as well. 20 riders behind me. I think Sky's probably going to set himself up front. With Pierre Rolland, who's in the breakaway, and Micah working for Froome. Aru and Pinot is still back there. Landa now as well. Should see Astana and Sky working together to get me back. That'd be the reasonable thing to do for them. Haven't seen Froome or Quintana attack yet, which is also surprising. I was expected them to attack before me. Seems like I'm actually the one setting the pace this time, which I enjoy. It makes me seem like I'm the strongest guy. Maybe that's just saving up energy, but I think that's highly unlikely. Alaphilippe is still there, and what am I? I'm like a minute or so behind him. 33 seconds. Right now I'm actually in the virtual yellow jersey. Let's just get to the top of the climb here. Froome, Kelderman, Quintana, Landa, Contador, Bardet. Bardet is actually a bit dropped behind. It's Froome right now. Seems like he's dropping everybody else apart from me, of course. And I don't know about Quintana, if he's just dead, what's going on with him right here. But Froome is determined to catch me just before the top here. I do get over the top before him, and I can get some water here on the way down. Nice. Let's see if he catches me, if I can just hold this gap. 65. Is that enough to let me regain some energy? See, I'm holding a gap right here, and I'm actually regaining a bit of energy. There's a long downhill here. He will probably catch me at some point, but he's like 8 minutes behind me in the classification. 4-man group, I think it's Kelderman and 3 Astana riders. Yeah, Kelderman, Landa, Contador, and who was Quintana, of course. So now it's just waiting for the bottom. Froome has been caught by the group behind him, and I'm looking all right here. I like the pace I'm sitting at right at the moment. If I get caught, it's not the end of the world for me either, because I have energy left to. Actually, I should just get caught, shouldn't I? Instead of going solo on this flat section right here. Yeah, I'm going to get caught on purpose here. Let's just get caught and hopefully we can win the sprint or at least create a small gap at the end, because I didn't think there was going to be that big of a gap on this kind of stage. You have to get a big solo lead as you go over the top of the climb, and that just wasn't going to happen today with just a long downhill and the final climb not being steep enough to really make anything happen. We got a 2-minute lead down to next rider, Romain Bardet, of course. Alaphilippe 240 behind me. I'm going really slow and I'm still not being caught. I don't really know why. Let's go 65. I feel like they're just slow playing behind it. None of them really want to use any energy, which is weird since the start have 3 riders. But we have been caught up now. Just look behind us again because, okay, if we can, a lot of trees, so it's not really that possible for us. This camera angle seems the best right now. Contador right now leading out. I think Landa is about dead. I think Froome is strong. Froome can easily close this gap, and so can Quintana probably as well. But right now I'm actually getting away. Okay, now Froome set himself up front. Now he wants to close the gap, and he's sat down again. You can see the way he's leaning over the bike, how much energy he's using. Quintana down front. 75, 5 kilometers to go for me. I have a minute lead now. I think I can actually put it up to 80 here for a moment, just to increase the gap before they start attacking each other. They're looking at each other right now. None of them really want to work to get me, and that's working in my favor at the moment. 3 kilometers to go, and I have a minute and 20. Still 5 riders. This is the fact that there are still 5 riders is a sign that they're not working together. Pinot has actually made it up to them. My teammate Pinot. Overtaking Barguil. Bardet is completely gone. Aru is still in the top 10 as well. Last kilometer almost here. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Barguil has made it up here. Van Garderen and Bardet and Alaphilippe and Daniel Martin are 3 minutes behind, which means I will take the yellow jersey, switch it out with the white one I'm wearing at the moment. Just put a 99 here then. I have no energy left anyway. Use my red sprint bar to sprint over the finish line here. And let's do a little celebration to celebrate another stage win here. I feel like I've won this Tour de France already right now. It's a bit hard to explain, but what I'm really worrying about right now is winning that Vuelta a España, because I won this before and I won the Giro before, and I haven't won the Vuelta a España yet. So I'm thinking, do I have enough energy left to win a 3rd Grand Tour in a row? Because the guy who's been beating me the last 2 years, Contador and Quintana. Quintana has been racing both the Giro d'Italia and the Tour de France now, so I don't think he's going to be in that great shape once with the Vuelta. So hopefully he's not even participating at all. So I'm thinking, who am I missing that isn't racing right now? Nibali is not great, of course. It probably be Contador actually who's going to be the captain for Astana. And for Sky, I don't really know. What do they have? Not really anything that scary. It's going to be Quintana and Froome, the guys I'm really worrying about. And I mean, Froome is not in great shape here, it seems. So maybe he's going to go all out for the Vuelta a España instead. Who knows? But now let's get to the next stage. This is the next stage, another exciting stage. 3 big climbs, category 2 climb, category 1 climb, another category 1 climb, and then we end up Plateau de Bale, which is a really exciting climb. This should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I can take home another stage win and defend the yellow jersey. Okay, now we're at the bottom of Plateau de Bale, and this Tour de France is pretty weird so far. Looking at the overall standings, we have me, and you expect to see Quintana and Froome, of course, Alaphilippe, Kellerman, Bardet, and Contador. Dumoulin, Van Garderen, and TINKOFF team developments. Then we have Quintana and Froome battling for 10th right now. It's really weird at the moment. Alaphilippe could easily get a good result here if he keeps on defending his 2nd place. So could Kellerman, because they're still like 6 minutes ahead of Froome and Quintana. Now Quintana attacks, but I actually think that Astana are working for Not for Quintana, they're working for Contador, because Contador attacked before, and I feel like he's really strong right now. I didn't think, yeah, Froome didn't counter there. It's Quintana going with Barguil. It's kind of, apart from Bardet, it's kind of second-rate riders here, you see. Is that it's Barguil going away. Froome still here in the peloton. Now Quintana goes again. Valens, of course, in 9th place, so he's trying to defend that from Quintana. Oh, tries to close the gap. Nice teammate to have at the moment. He's in good shape today as well. Hasn't been in that great shape for most of this tour. Now Froome goes with Quintana. Alaphilippe is still stuck down here. Kelderman seems to be struggling as well. As Froome, Quintana and Bardet, the three guys I fear the most, are now a short bit ahead of me. Aru and Contador here. Roland is not that strong because he's been in a breakaway most of the day. And here goes second and third place, both dropping off. That of course extends my lead overall if they will drop off and lose a lot of time today. But right now I'm just holding my own pace, watching all the other guys attack. Quintana on the wheel of Aru. I'll take the wheel of Aru here, as we catch up with a now only 11-man group. Alaphilippe and Kelderman are really holding on nicely. Into the wheel of Contador now I sit, Bardet on the side of me. And now we can relax a bit here. Even though we are still at 155 pulse. It's at least lower than Aru's pulse, which is a nice sign that I'm losing at least less energy than he is. And Contador goes. Does Aru have any more energy to go? Or is he done now? I think I should go up to 80 here because I have money left. Witkowski drops, so does Alaphilippe, Valens, and I think Kelderman has been dropped for a while now. Froome attacks again. Bardet, Contador, now I go with him. Froome is gone. And I think I'm gone as well. Seems like we're the strongest today. Contador has to follow here. I haven't seen Landa for a while. Was he even here? Or has he been dropped for a while? Oh, we have the classic Contador-Froome duel here, and I'm in between them. Am I stronger than them here? You see, oh, Contador can't hold my wheel. Is Froome weak as well, or did he just get caught behind Contador? That's the real question right now. I think he's weak as well. I have to push it down to 70, just because I don't want to die out and get overtaken. Now we can look behind us. Who's in 4th? It's actually Barguil trying to go up and help Froome, but I feel like Froome is stronger than Contador, and he could easily beat me as well. It seems he's just there. He's just sitting up in his seat. I feel like he has energy left to go in an attack here at the end. 75. I have a minute and a half. I think Froome just gone past Contador. I don't know if he attacked or if he just set himself up front. Almost 2 minutes now. Really, I would have over 12 minutes now, as the final section is pretty flat here. I will take another stage win. And probably Froome, Contador. Barguil takes it really surprising to me, 4th place, only 80 mountains. And I have no idea who else is coming. Bardet and Quintana takes 5th and 6th. And Alaphilippe still takes 7th in front of Witkowski, and Aru did a nice job for me and takes 9th at the end. Valens, you haven't seen Kelderman yet, but he comes here with Patrick Conrad and TJ Van Garderen, who's also a top 10 at the moment. Dumoulin is also in top 10, so we'll see some changes in the top 10 classification right now. Here comes Pinot. Bit of a horrible place for him today. I was expecting better for him, but all in all, I think we'll see at least Froome move into top 6, 7 at this time. And here are the results. I'm still in 1st place. Alaphilippe continues to hold on to 2nd place, 8 minutes behind me. Bardet moves up to 3rd, dropping Kelderman down to 5th. Contador takes him as well. Froome moves up. I think he was still ahead of Quintana before, but yeah, both him and Quintana move up to 6th and 7th now, closing in on that podium places. And we'll probably see at least Froome getting up to the podium place at some point during this Tour de France. Barguil, I think, enters top 10 as well, as Valens Dumoulin drops out. And I think Pinot was in 11th before, so he's still not in top 10. Otherwise, most of the top 10 guys are the same. Let's go to the next stage and see if it's anything exciting. This is stage 13. I'm just going to simulate this because I only really care about the mountain status right now. since I don't think I'm going to lose 10 minutes or so to the other favorites on a hill stage. So let's see the results and see if we can get another top 10 place, maybe another stage win if we are really lucky. And this is what it ends up with, 11th place, about 10 seconds after the front group considering of Alaphilippe, Bardet and Pinot. Of course, they're actually the two guys close to me in standing, so they get a 10 seconds closer to me. Bob Hertz wins the stage in the breakaway. Other than that, can really see no Froome in the front group, no Quintana. They actually lost time to me today. So that's a pretty good news, because they're, of course, still the guy. Froome's still the guy I consider my biggest competitor for the stage, for the overall stage victory. But for now, I don't see it happening. And once again, here with stage 14, pretty similar to last time, not a hill stage. Going to similar through it again. Hopefully we get top 10 this time and not 11th place. Yeah, we take 5th place. I actually think we ended up the front de la Placere. We show, are they in the breakaway, or were they just some riders who got pretty lucky with the overall result here? I don't really know. The 75, Vishow's pretty good, so I don't know if he got away, but actually I ended up in the front group with Barguil and Kwiatkowski anyway, beating riders like Alaphilippe and Bardet, Quintana. So that's pretty impressive by me. Froome again lost time, and is actually close to being overtaken now by both Kwiatkowski and, not really close, but kind of close, if he has a bad day. This is the last stage of this video, stage 15 I think it is, 15 to 14 I think, because yeah, 15-14. Let's see if there's anything exciting. Oh, I think we should have moved into the Alps by now. So maybe, nope, it's a flat stage, so that's the final end of this video. Pretty boring the last 3 stages here. Next time we move into the Alps, and I think we're going up G8 in the final stage. So that should be really exciting, and hopefully we can create some drama there. See you guys next time. Goodbye.